Hello everyone, good morning to all of you. So in this video, I will cover class 8 science chapter 4 materials, metal and non-metal. You are familiar with a number of materials like iron, aluminium, copper, etc. Some materials have been given in the table 4.1. So come to the table 4.1. So table 4.1 appearance and hardness of the materials. So object materials. So first one is iron. So iron is shiny or dull? Iron is shiny. So we will write here shiny. And for the hardness, very hard, not very hard. So this is very hard. Now coal. Coal is what? Dull. So and it is not very hard. And sulfur, what about the sulfur? This appearance is dull and this is also not very hard. Now about aluminium. Aluminium is what? Shiny and very hard. And for the copper, copper is also shiny appearance and it is very hard. Now from table 4.1, how you will come which is metal and which is non-metal. Metals can be distinguished from non-metal on the basis of their physical and chemical properties. So how it is? The metal which are not very hard, that will be what? Non-metal. And the metal which is very hard, that will be metal. So from the above figure, which are metal and which are non-metal? So from this above figure, iron, aluminium, copper, these are metal, and coal and sulfur, these two are non-metal. So which are not very hard, they are non-metal. In this way we can distinguish between them. Now physical property of metals and non-metal. Have you ever seen a blacksmith beating an iron piece on or an article made up of iron like a spade and shovel and edge? Do you find a chance in the shape of these articles on beating? Yes, we find chance, isn't it? Because if they will beat, if the blacksmith will beat the iron, it will become a sheet and some will break. So I will explain this with one activity. So for this activity 4.1, what we need one small iron nail, a coal piece, a piece of thick aluminium wire and a pencil knot. Now start beating all this with the use of hammer. So what will be the result? If you will beat the iron nail, it will become a sheet, and if you beat a piece of coal, it will break. Again, if you will hit a piece of thick aluminium wire, it will become sheet. And if you will hit a pencil lead, the pencil lead will be broken. Here in table 4.2, the malleability of the material is given. So for the iron nail, when you hit with a hammer, it will become flattened, isn't it? And the coal piece, it will break into a pieces. And for aluminium wire, it will become flattened. And for the pencil lead also, it will break. You saw that the shape of the iron nails and the aluminium wire change on beating. They change their figure on hitting, isn't it? On beating. If they are beaten harder, this could be changed into sheet. You might be familiar with silver foil used for decorating sweets. You must also be familiar with the aluminium foil used for wrapping food. The property of metals by which they can be beaten into thin sheet is called malleability. What is the definition of malleability? Means the property, the metal which we can beaten into a tiny sheet is called malleability. Understood? So you can underline this in your book also. What is the definition of malleability? What is malleability? The property of metal which we can beaten into a thin sheet. That is called what? Malleability. So this is a characteristic property of metal. As you must have noticed, material like coal, pencil, lead do not show this property. Can we say this as metal? So can we say pencil, lead and coals as a metal? Okay, now come to the next point. Can you hold a hot metallic fan which is without a plastic or a wooden handle and not get hurt? Perhaps not. So the metallic fan, like the utensil which is available in our home, if there will be no handle of wood and plastic, can we catch that one? No. If we get catch, we will get hard, isn't it? So from here we can say that the handle made of wooden and plastic, we can catch it easily. So why we can catch it very easily, and why we cannot catch some handle without wooden and plastic handle? Now see activity 4.2. Recall how to make an electric circuit. So we have made this electric circuit in class 7 and in class 6 also. Now circuit is test whether electricity can pass through an object or not. Means when you can see in this figure, you can see this needle. So needle is kept here and the bulb is blowing. If you will keep any material here and the bulb will blow, that means that material is what? Metal. And if a material which you will keep here and it will not blow, then that material will be non-metal. Suppose if you will keep here one rubber eraser which we use to erase our pencil, if you will keep here and if the bulb will not blow, that means that rubber is included for non-metal. That means the rubber is not a good conductor, and the material which you will put here and the bulb will blow, that material are called good conductor of electricity. Now you can see in table 4.3 electrical conductivity of material. So you have to distinguish which are the electrical conductivity. Now the first material is given iron and nail. So iron and nail is what? Good conductor, isn't it? Because when you will put in the electric circuit this iron and nail, the bulb will blow. That is why this is good conductor of electricity. Now sulfur, if you will put a piece of sulfur, the bulb will not blow, so it will be a poor conductor. Again coal piece, if you will put a coal piece also, the bulb will not blow, so this is also poor conductor. Now copper wire, if you will put a copper wire, then the electricity will be blow. So this is good to know about good conductor and bad conductor of electricity. Now where do you find the use of aluminium and copper wire? Have you seen wire of coal? Definitely not. We have seen a wire of aluminium and copper, not of coal. That means the property of metal by which it can be drawn into wire is called ductility. So the property of metal, which metal can be drawn into a wire, okay, which can be drawn into a wire, जिसको हम लोग wire बना सकता है, that is called ductility. Understood? Have you ever noticed the difference in sound on dropping an iron sheet, flat, a metal coin and a piece of coal on the floor? Yes, there is a different sound for that, isn't it? If not, you can try it now. Do you note any difference in the sound produced? Yes, there will be a different sound. You can try it at your home also. Have you seen wooden bells in the temple? So the answer is no, because we have not seen any wooden bells in a temple, because wooden bell will not make a sound. That is why we don't use that one. The things made of metal produce ringing sound when struck hard. Suppose you have two boxes similar in appearance, one made of wood and the other of metal. Can you tell which box is made of metal on striking both the box? Yes, because if you will strike the wooden box, the sound, there will be a less sound, but if you will strike the metal box, you will have a great sound. Since metal produce ringing sound, they are said to be sonorous. So the metal produce ringing sounds also. So these types of metal are called sonorous. The material other than metals are not sonorous. So the material other than metal, जो metal नहीं है, means non-metal, they are not sonorous. After performing the above activities, we can say that some material are hard, lustrous, malleable, ductile, sonorous and good conductor of heat and electricity. In this chapter, what we have studied? Hard, lustrous, malleable, ductile and sonorous. तो hard क्या है? सबको पता है, isn't it? Which is very hard, that is hard. Now lustrous means which the metal which have the shiny things are lustrous. Again malleable. What was the malleable? The property of metal which will become into a tiny seed after heating, isn't it? And ductility means the property of the metal which we can make to a wire is called ductility. And what is sonorous? The property of metal which will produce ringing sound is called sonorous. So with this I will conclude today's video. So in my next video I will cover the exercise part of chapter 4. So I think you have got a small concept about the metal and non-metals. Thank you all of you and have a nice day.